I'm gonna pay you up. All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler, and I'm here with
This lady says,
and she finna let y'all know how she hustle. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Really something different for me.
Mm-hmm.
I never really had another female hustler on the show quite yet. Like, you know, I had a few people come through, but not really a lot of female entrepreneurs. So I'm happy for that. I love to see that. I love to see another female hustling, grinding, get into the bag. So tell the people a little bit about yourself. Like, where you from? What is your hustle?
I'm from McComb, Mississippi. I'm a makeup artist. I do lashes, hair from time to time. I did this wig myself. That's what I do.
Yeah, really everything.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into beauty, into being an entrepreneur? Like, where did it start?
When I was a child, like, I don't know. I always been into like makeup and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Like, I was a mom's girl when I was little, so like I used to stay watching my mom do her makeup. I used to steal her makeup.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just grew from a child. Like, for Christmas, everything I used to get used to be like makeup.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So
yeah.
I mean, it started when I was a kid. So ever since then, I've been like
pretty much into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you think that's your gift? Like, you think that's like when you do it, like, yeah, this what you love doing.
This my shit.
This your shit. Yeah. This her shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love hearing that. Like, people do things, but when they confident about doing something, say like this right here, this me.
This my, the best.
Yeah, we know how you stepping behind it, and I already can tell. I'm familiar with your work. I'm not really. I don't know nothing about makeup. Like, I know everything about hair. Right. When it gets to like makeup, the nails, I don't know. Like, so I'm very fascinated on just seeing the process. Like, I really think it's an art. Like, question: when you see a face, you're like, I know.
Definitely. Yeah. It's like with some people, like, you got like different skin tones and different face structures you working with and stuff like that. I don't know, just like when it comes to like people, like as soon as I see them, I know they foundation shade. Like, I know if I have to mix their color, like it just comes so quick. Like,
that's how you know. It's your gift. Yeah. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, even though you doing makeup, even though it's just in beauty, it's definitely like a sort of art, because you have to be creative. Yes. Like, really, from everything.
It's literally like painting,
and you gotta take your time.
Right. I'm precise. I'm makeup gotta be clean. Yeah. Like, before no mess ups. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. How is it being an entrepreneur and then a female? How is it connecting with other women?
How is it connecting with other women?
I know it's tough.
Okay. I don't have too many issues, but I mean, you got the ones,
Yeah,
you feel me?
I know.
You got the ones, but really, I just stay in my lane, so I won't be giving a fuck.
Yeah, it really don't matter.
You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like, if you ain't got people mad, then what you doing? So I don't be paying that no mind. I just stay in my bubble, keep doing what I'm doing, and evolving.
Yeah. Would you say the field is very competitive?
Yes.
Okay. And that's tough. People don't.
Yes.
Man, listen.
But
people
I be like,
do makeup and stuff, they don't know. Like, so why is it competitive? Why would you say, your opinion? Because I know that's like a broad, question.
I mean, competitive. Let me put that out there. It ain't competitive for me, because I know my work.
Yes.
Put that out there.
We know.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, I say the same thing. Like, it's just makeup. You know, like, everybody do it differently. Everybody do it their own way. It's no right or wrong way to do makeup. It's however you do it.
Exactly.
And, I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
Like,
but like you said, if it, you know, if somebody ain't mad, trying to critique everything, what are you doing? But honestly, not just for makeup, everything is competitive.
really,
I just have artists here,
and I hate that. It's just like, do what you do, focus on you. You wouldn't have to be. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, I hate the whole worrying about like everybody else thing. Like, if you just shut everybody else out and you focus on you, like, you can't lose in no kind of way. Like,
yeah, facts. So. And you know what? That's what take people like us, because I'm sorry, I'm not competitive either. Like, you know, I really don't do anything and go, oh my God, I feel so bad because I don't feel like I keep up with my peers.
Right.
Like you know,
my eyes be on me.
Yeah,
like, I don't
oh my God, am I selfish?
Right.
What is my problem? Like, I want to connect with people more. I want to see what other people are doing. Like, I see what I'm doing. Like, it's completely different. But it's just a part of being abnormal.
Right.
It's a part of being a boss. You ain't doing everything like everybody else. And like you said, it's not competitive. Like, really, when you're just trying to be better for yourself, you just trying to figure out what you can do better.
And then it's like, when you confident and know, like, what you bring to the table, like, with your business, with everything, like, it could kind of intimidate people.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate it so much because it's like, you got the same 24 hours. Like, I don't be understanding, you know, like, all that.
Literally.
But, I mean, it happens. I mean, that's just gonna happen. It's all a part of the game. So
that's it. And y'all know, like I tell y'all all the time, we ain't telling you how to live your life. We just giving you a little bit of advice. You don't have to be competitive. Everything ain't like, you know, oh my God, crab to the bucket, bring them down too. No.
Right.
It ain't like that. Everybody trying to get to the top. That's how I see it. So, and I really don't have a problem like with collabing. I always say that. It definitely don't seem like it was very easy getting you to come on the podcast.
Yes.
Like, thank you. Like I said again, thank you, because like I try to connect with other people and I ain't putting no money out there, ain't saying like that, but just being a woman, you know, and acting, being an entrepreneur myself, like, you know, like I said, it inspires me. So I love that. I love that. Yes.
I was gonna come through.
Yes. I'm glad you came through. Look, y'all, I know y'all happy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Would you say, pretty much you answered that. Like, you know, I want to say if it wasn't makeup or makeup or beauty, what else would you be doing?
Well, I love helping people. Yeah. So, like, I feel like, I don't know, I probably would have been a therapist, social worker, a teacher. Like, I just want to be in some type of field to, like, help, you know, help. Like, yeah. But honestly, before, like, me getting into makeup and, like, making it a career for me, like, honestly, my dream job was to be a teacher. Wow. Like, I don't know why, but it's just, like, I don't know.
Dealing with
it's
people.
Just,
I really relate to that. I went to college to be a social worker. Like, my whole youth, you know how people ask you, what you want to be? What you want to be? I didn't know, but I always knew I wanted to help somebody. And I don't think I really found out what a social worker was until, like, we had one of those career things. And I know that sounds real crazy.
Like job shadowing.
Yeah, and I really didn't know. And I'm like, I was shadowing another social worker. She was like, yes, I can work with children or adults, like battered women. Just so many fields as far as, you know, who you can work with and who you can affect and inspire in social work. So I definitely understand that. Even being a teacher, like, even now, I'm like, yeah, I go teach.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I think now, like, I still have that love for teaching, like, if I was. But it's just like, I don't know, like.
But you are teaching, right? You have, yeah.
Sort of. You can say that, you know, with makeup.
Exactly. Because you have classes and things like that I see you doing often and putting out there for people. And just, that tell you right there that you're not competitive.
Right. But I'm always down to, like, help. Like, anybody asks me anything, I'm always giving them everything I know.
Yeah. Like that. What would you say is your worst customer experience? I know that.
Let me fucked up. Worst.
I know that was a tough question. I'm sorry.
It's a long story, but basically, I had got booked with this. I ain't gonna even say it, but I got booked with this lady. And for one, back then I was like 18, so like I wasn't new to like the beauty game, but like I was, you know, just now coming back up here, building my clientele, you know, things of that nature. But basically, she had this event going on or whatever like that. She booked me for makeup. Mind you, I had to travel to her because I'm like, shit, I want my money, you know. So she paid a traveling fee, paid me for the service. So I went to her. Had to wait like 30 minutes after the fact I got there. When I got there, did her makeup. And she's really known for like, you know, booking makeup artists down here.
Right.
And, you know, just like finding shit to say. You feel me? Like just being petty. And it was an issue that went on between me and her. Like after I got done with the makeup, I couldn't take pictures of my work. Like I wasn't able to do that. I asked. She was like, no. Which I thought was weird because I'm like,
it's kind of strange.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I did that. Did the makeup in front of a ring light. Did the makeup from natural sunlight. So I know I see my work. I know what I see. You feel me? Boom. Couldn't take pictures. When I got done, I left. I'm broadcasting on social media. So I'm like, it's weird as fuck. Right. Your makeup wasn't like that when I left. You did something after the fact, and I already know you did something because you didn't want me to take pictures. So that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's like she was itching to have something to say.
Yeah.
You a grown ass woman. Like you was like 30 something, I'm 18.
Yeah.
And that just goes back to the intimidated part. Like, you know, back then, you feel me?
You already was confident, showed up, professional, on time, ready to do your job, did what you were supposed to, seemed like you did more than what was expected.
Right.
You know, it just be some shit we can't even say nothing about. But did you learn anything from that? Did it like
hell yeah?
Just from you personally, as you know how to operate your, you know how to operate.
Yeah. It really taught me like to have a, I ain't gonna really say backbone because everybody, if you know me, you know I got a mouth on me. But it just really, you know, taught me like all money ain't good money.
Yep.
Be careful with, you know, who you deal with as an entrepreneur and stuff like that. Because you got people like that out there, like real weird.
Right.
It don't matter what age you is, it always be, you feel me, animosity, jealousy, shit like that. It just be weird. And I like deal with it a lot up here, and it's just like, it's too much.
Yeah,
but like I said, I learned to tune everything out. I do my own thing, so I don't have those problems. If there is a problem, it's personal.
Exactly.
You feel me?
I'm glad that was a while ago. Like, you know, I'm glad that we get those experiences early on, like, you know, before the journey even gets started, to know how to move and operate.
Yes. That taught me a lot.
So it happened for a reason.
Right.
For sure. What's your favorite thing about like what you do?
My favorite thing, making girls feel beautiful. Yeah. And, you know, like ain't nothing like whatever you got planned, your day going smooth, your makeup look good, you feel me, you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
It's just like I love doing that for people, and it's just like it always been a passion of mine. So like, you know.
Yeah. And you just
I just love it. I love it.
You just said that. You said, you know, from wanting to be a teacher or a social worker or something like that, just being able to see that light spark at the end of what you're doing. Yeah. And that's whenever you're starting, because I know, like, because I do hair. I'm not like a professional like cosmetologist and that, but I've always done hair. I always had people come through, book me, and it's like before you start, it's like no vision at all almost. Like, you know, if when you're looking at hair, there's no braids, it's like nothing. Right. And they say, I want this. They show you the picture. What's that process like for you? Like, are you like kind of nervous?
Never. Okay. Never.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
I be like, come on, what's up? Show me.
Show
like,
me the picture.
I be ready.
Yeah.
And me, like, sometimes I love it so much to the point. I love it so much to the point where like sometimes like say like if I find out it's one of my clients' birthday, like I'll add them something on there extra for free because I just want you to look good. Like it's your birthday, like I just want you to look good. I want you to, you know, have a time, you know, don't have to worry about your makeup. You feel me? Like I love all that. So like, you know, it's really a passion for me.
For sure. So, you know, ladies, if you're watching this, you already know. I'm gonna make sure in the description we got all of the contacts, social media, so you can book her, hit her up. Definitely. Are you spiritual? Like, do you have a spiritual routine or anything like that? Or
like I'm very like, you feel me? Like basically I'm gonna say, for one, you know, I believe in God.
For sure.
But I also believe, you know, spiritually, like, basically like discernment, you know, like stuff like that, like the universe, like karma. You feel me? Like all this stuff, like it's just, you know, that.
Yeah. So most definitely. I believe in God too, but I know exactly what you meant when you said like the universe, angels. Right. Like, you know, manifesting, and I've been big on that lately.
But like I'm big on that topic. Like I love getting on that topic. Like it's just so much that you can just like I like going deep down in a rabbit hole. But,
for sure. You know, and it's crazy that we said that. I'm only gonna say it because we're talking about manifesting and we're talking about like, you know,
the universe, and it works.
It works. I feel I'm a big person who definitely feel like everything happened for a reason.
Yes.
Like I was working today. I didn't have my hair done or nothing. And you text me, was like, are we still doing it today? I'm like, oh my God. I thought I told her next Monday.
Really?
You know we wasn't supposed to do it today. But when you text me that, I already had the dress out. I already had everything prepared. So I said, okay, this is fine. Now is the moment. Like I'm not like if it's coming to me, it's here. I'm doing it.
Right.
That's how I've been on this whole journey. And I'm only saying that to say, whatever is meant to happen, I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yes, definitely.
So definitely on that level, when you say big on the universe, big on manifesting, for sure.
And it's like it was really like an opportunity. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, take it, like because you never know like
what's gonna happen,
what's gonna happen, what type of, you know, things that person gonna bring to whatever establishment you got going on. It's just, you know, you don't want to miss out on, you know, opportunities and, you know, dealing with people, whatever like that. So I was definitely gonna come on a podcast. Like I love stuff like this. I watched a few of your videos. So I love what you do.
And I'm really still learning. Like,
but let me get on like. But it really takes like a lot of balls to like do what you're doing. Like me and my friend, we always talked about like, let's start a podcast. But it's like you already doing it, like you doing it. So and I just wanted to let you know that like you doing good, girl.
Thank you so much. Cause you know, and like I said, just going back, I be feeling like I'm so disconnected like from my peers, just because like, you know, doing it, you just be so in tune to what you're doing. I'm like, oh my God, I wanna know what it look like. I wanna know what people think. I want people to see it and be like, damn, I wanna come on here too and tell everybody what I'm doing. And cause it's not like them. I'm here to say, okay, I'm not the only person hustling. It take just a little bit of determination to get up and do stuff like what we doing. You got your own business. You're thriving, making a name for yourself. A young woman, a black woman. If you continue doing what you're doing, we already know the story. It's already going there. So it's like, I want to connect with people like that. Like, yes, and you in here now, people, like the last person who I had on the podcast, I love when people get here and then they see like you see.
Like the vision.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, like a dive like into your world a little bit.
And you see how easy it is. So you and your friend, you know, talking about that, boom. You already see just using each set of walls, like, you know, do it however you want to. So thank you for that. For real, that made me smile. I want to say thank you, coming from another hustler, like really somebody that recognized, because like I said, I see you doing your thing. I see you just opened up, or you just got a new space.
Sweet.
Yes, that's big. Like, it's people who are grown, like super grown. way older than us,
Mm-hmm.
and haven't achieved anything like that quite yet.
Right.
How does that feel? Putting yourself on top of mountains.
Feels good.
Yeah.
I feel on top of the world.
Literally.
But it's like I'm not. You feel me? Like it's just like those milestones that you hit, and it's like personal goals you set, and like when you see them come to life, it's just like it's the best feeling in the world. Like me, like going back into like the spirituality, like you know, subject or whatever like that. Like I used to write like my goals down on a piece of paper, and then I came across like the notebook that I wrote them in, and it's just like, let me check off like everything I did to see where I'm at, and literally like crossed off everything on my list, and I was like, God good, man.
God good. Like, I'm so big on writing. Like people don't know. Every time I talk to somebody, like when you write something down, that's really a part of manifesting it.
Right.
Writing it down,
and it's just in your face, so you got no choice but to like, hey, you know you need to do that. You know you need to get this done. You know you need to focus on that. Like,
and now it's just up to you what you do with it.
Yes.
Now it's just up to you what you do with it. Like writing something down, literally, it could be anything that you need to take care of or achieve. Right. Once you write it down, all you have to do is think about the first step to get started. Then think about the next step after that, and then the next step after that. Now you're moving on to the next thing. And that, do you still write? I'm sure being an entrepreneur, you still writing.
Like, you know, being an entrepreneur, you just gotta write down. You gotta keep up with stuff. You gotta write down what's your next step, your plan. You feel me? So you always writing. You always trying to be a step ahead. So
definitely. So if y'all don't got a book, something to write with, go get one.
And I use a calendar. Like I literally have a calendar and draw on it. Be like, hey, do this that day, and it's like it keep you so organized.
Exactly.
It help a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Feel out of place when you're not writing it down, like something's wrong. So definitely, like I said, we're not telling y'all how to live your life. You take whatever you want from it. For sure. Are you single? Are you in a relationship?
She got a man.
She got a man.
I got a man currently.
Okay. I always ask people their relationship status when it comes, because it matters. Right. It does. You are an entrepreneur. You know, you a woman. You sitting here looking happy, smiling, and if it wasn't like the great energy, like, you know, that affects what you got going on.
Right.
So that's why I always ask, you know, because you never know who watching, and they like, you know, what's going on in her life. We can't ask you everything.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get too deep in the relationship part. You got a man. We gonna keep it like that, y'all. She got a man, and she. That's it. That's it. Well, how would you say, in your particular area, and I know we're getting back on this, but we here on the Gulf Coast, Mississippi, how would you say it is with connecting with other people, or sorry, not connecting with other people, but let me put it like this: how do you get your clientele? How do you promote?
How do I promote? For one, like posting, most def, like that's the most important thing. Posting, hashtags, definitely like hashtags, posting, word of mouth, honestly. And you could get clientele off your work. If your work good, you know how people ask like that way.
Who did that? Yeah, for sure.
Like doing like videos and stuff, you know, like digital creating, stuff like that. Basically, that's it. Yeah. That's pretty much, just really. And you just like, hey, going to the store, hey, I do makeup. This my business card, like, you know, stuff like that.
Gotta hustle. Gotta put it out there. And look, it pays off. Definitely connecting with people. And like you said, your work will speak for, you know, itself. So I'm sure you don't have to do much in that area as far as that. What would you say? What's the best advice you can give somebody who wants to start their journey as an entrepreneur, no matter what it is?
I'll just say start. Like, you may think, oh, this don't look perfect. This not, like, literally start. Like, with makeup, when I first started, I literally had, like, 7 foundations from light to dark. What else? 3 setting powders, like, small shit. So, like, over time, if you stay consistent, your products will build. You know, you don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Clientele. It's just like, man, just start. Like, just start. No matter the circumstances, no matter your situation. Like, just start, because the sooner you start, the faster you'll grow when you keep being consistent. So, like, I mean,
yeah,
simple as that. Like, you make a goal, like, set that in stone, get started, and then just go from there. Because the more you do it, it's gonna flourish. The more time you put into it. So
yeah,
for sure,
most definitely. Gotta hustle, like she said. Keep doing it. Practice makes perfect.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to learn, research.
And another thing, everybody started somewhere. Like, I didn't start off perfect. I didn't. You feel me? Like, and then you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn on the way. So it's like, I mean, just go for it. Do it.
You heard that. Mm-hmm. Go start. What's your favorite brand of makeup?
Favorite brand? I got a lot of brands.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where you go to? If you need to get the work done, you only can bring certain things in your bag. Like, you finna get it popping. What you bring?
Let's see. Juvia's Place. Gotta have that. NYX. I love NYX. What else? Morphe and Anastasia.
Okay.
That's about it. NARS too. You can never go wrong with the drugstore makeup. So don't let these, people fill your head up, making you feel like you can only get the big shit, like the expensive shit. You don't have to, but I mean, just work with what you gotta do, what you do. I mean, everything will come together.
For sure. Any tips for makeup in particular? Something that maybe took you a minute to get, like maybe a cheat code. Can we give them some cheat codes?
Okay. Make sure always get your foundation, concealers, powders to match the type of skin you have. If you have oily skin, you need to get foundation that doesn't have any oils in it. If you have dry skin, get a foundation that has oil or a hydrating finish to it. So, like, you gotta know, like, get stuff that works with your skin. Because if you just go grabbing anything, certain makeup brands and certain, stuff don't, work together.
Just like hair products or anything.
Yeah, so you gotta be very careful, like, very careful. This a mistake a lot of people make. So, get stuff that works for your skin. You always gonna get the best results. And if you have, like, combination skin, like, put certain stuff to help the certain areas that you're having trouble with on there, and then the other side, like, do what works for the other side. So it's just like, because I have sensitive skin. Okay. So my thing is, I always start off with a clean face, moisturize, prime. Like, you gotta have, like, that barrier on your skin, so it just won't be bare makeup.
Exactly.
So you always got to do that. I recommend that for, like, even people without sensitive skin. Like, you want that flawless base. So,
yeah. And so I'm doing this for y'all. If you into makeup, you trying to learn, she definitely dropping some gems for us. I really don't know what else to ask, because, like, I'm not so much into makeup as far as getting into the details about it, but I think I learned some stuff, like, from talking to you. Like, yeah, I think I want to, like, I love the eyes. I love how the eyes come out with makeup. Like, it's just, I think that part is so creative. Like, because, people have different eye levels as far as the lids. Some are big, some are small. I'm like, how do you know how to fill up that space?
I love working with people, like, with your type of eye space, because you can do whatever on
whatever to it.
So it's like, it's very spacious, so you can do whatever. I love it.
Yeah.
But, like, with some people, you got, like, people, you could do a wing liner on their eyes, but you got certain people that you can't do that to, because they got, like, hooded eyes. So it's just like, you got to do what works for people's face.
Do you, even though you know what works for people, do you have people when they come book and they ask for things that necessarily
don't fit their face?
Exactly.
Yes. Like,
do you tell them?
Yes. I had experience. It was pretty recent, I'll say, but she wanted a wing liner, and her eyes, like, when I did the wing liner, it was like the wing liner did this instead of,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So she was just like really upset about that, and I'm like, it don't look like a wing liner because of your eyes, so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they'll try to say that, but everything don't work for everybody.
Exactly. And that's just when it comes as far as being a boss and an entrepreneur. You know what decisions to make, even you know for yourself, because you're like, hey, that's not working for us.
Right.
So love that, y'all. Like I said, I already make sure y'all book her for everything. Okay, we gonna leave the description, and for the people who aren't following your journey, tell them how can they keep up with your content, keep up with you as far as booking, drop your socials, all of that for us.
My business Facebook is the Slay Assassin AP. My Instagram is the Slay Assassin. Those are my business socials.
Yes. So, like y'all already know, it's your girl, Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler. I was here again today with another great hustler. Make sure y'all check out in the description all of the content, or I'm sorry, not content, social medias to be able to follow her content. And we out.
Yeah.